Today's the day. The VR Creator Academy launches right now. So if you're watching this video and it is before September 1st at midnight Eastern time, you can buy the course. So we're doing a pre-sale. So just huge disclaimer right at the beginning. This is a pre-sale. So you are trusting me to finish out this course. And in return, I am giving you a weekly call with me. And we're going to go through and talk about all the videos that are posted every single week to the course. The course will get weekly updates and you'll get to talk to me in a group live about the course, about what you liked about the videos that I posted, what you didn't like. I can answer specific development questions that you have, the whole shebang. So you are getting the price at the cheapest it's ever going to be, and lifetime, effectively a lifetime membership. So you get the course for life. And then if you have any issues at all, if you decide you want a refund at any point during the process, whether it's an hour after you buy the course or 3 years down the road, you can ask me for a refund and I will give it back to you, no questions asked. So with that aside, let's jump into the course and talk about what it consists of, what's going to be a part of it. This course consists of 8 what are effectively courses in themselves. Think of the VR Creator Academy as a bundle of 8 courses. So the first course is called Unity in VR, a primer. And so in this one, we're going to do Unity basics, how to do anything from prefabs to lighting to setting up the panels and all of that, how Unity works, how to use Unity. And then we're also going to talk about how Unity works with VR. We're not necessarily going to do any setups with the XR Interaction Toolkit and whatnot. That comes later. But this one, we're talking about, basic VR setup with Unity and how it kind of interacts on a more concept level. The next course is going to be C# programming for VR developers. And this is a deep dive into programming. So in this whole course, I will teach you how to program in C#, everything from variables, methods, classes, all the way to Unity's specific API. So how to do coroutines, update method, start method, and then VR specific development practices is what we're also going to talk about in this course. The next one is the complete XR Interaction Toolkit course. So this one, as it sounds, we are going to do a deep dive into the XR Interaction Toolkit. We are going to talk about grabbables, sockets, everything, how to interact, how to move around, all of that with the XR Interaction Toolkit. And then, if you're not really an XR Interaction Toolkit person, you also get the Ultimate Oculation Integration System course. That's kind of a mouthful. I might rename that. Who knows? So this one is effectively the same thing as the XR Interaction Toolkit, but we're doing it all with Oculus integration. So everything with the hand tracking, we're going to talk about pass-through. We're going to talk about everything that has to do with the Oculus integration. Same thing, movement, grabbables, interactables, how to do inventory systems, everything inside of that. The next one is we're going to start to get a little more advanced. So we're talking about multiplayer, specifically for VR applications. I'm going to call it Multiplayer for VR Applications, a complete guide. And inside of here, we are covering the main multiplayer applications. You'll learn how to set it up in Mirror, how to set multiplayer up in Photon Pun, how to set multiplayer up in Normcore, and how to set multiplayer up with Unity's new multiplayer system. The next course that you get in the VR Creator Academy is VR optimization for the indie dev. And we are doing a deep dive this whole course. It's going to be several hours about optimization, how to improve your VR game's performance. The next one is VR publishing mastery. So we are talking about how to publish your game, how to publish it on Itch, Steam, how to get it on App Lab, SideQuest, even PlayStation VR. We're going to hit all of those, how to publish your game. And finally, the last course is VR as a living beginner to pro. And here I teach you how to go from beginner VR developer, how to develop your portfolio, how to reach out to publishers if you want to go the indie route, how to do interviews if you want to go the employee route for VR. We will teach you how to make a living in VR. And the bonus, you get weekly calls with me until the course is finished. So that's quite a list. Just to recap, you get Unity in VR, a primer, C# programming for VR developers, the complete XR Interaction Toolkit course, the Ultimate Oculus Integration System course, Multiplayer for VR Applications, a complete guide, VR Optimization for the Indie Dev, VR Publishing Mastery, VR as a Living Beginner to Pro, and weekly calls with me until the course is finished. This is going to be a huge course, and the price that I'm offering it at now is $197. So you get 60% off. The price will eventually be priced at $500, and honestly, as we grow and as units get added to the course, it will probably increase to upwards of 1,000 and above. So getting this for $197 is going to be a steal, and I'm really excited for you to join me and help me make the course. There's a link down in the description. I'm excited for you to join. I'll see you in there.